The game gave me 2 dragons and a heron. And yet, somehow, it's bad. I'm going to have to essentially say goodbye to these forever. But you know what'll make it all better? If the Black Knight manages to get a good first level up. I forgot to turn on animations. That's my fault, but none of this is gonna matter. Once the Black Knight shows us all.
There is no meme. This is just a threat.
Like, what's the point in even going on? Hey, welcome back to a man who has been gloating this entire time, suddenly whining and complaining the second things start to go wrong. Last time, things started to go wrong. But. This time, I mean, we'll break some peeps out of prison. We'll certainly do that. And then, perhaps after that... What happens next? Oh, next map we get what Raphael and Nyla randomized into. And that's honestly kind of cool. I don't fully know. Well, Nyla and Raphael have even worse availability than... Not worse availability than Torma, but also not very good. So granted, in base game, Nalia and Raphael's availability didn't matter because they were really useful when you got them back. Now, whatever they're about to randomize into, that could be anyone's guess. Okay. Come on, Zelgius. There we go. That's what I like to see. And then, Grimir, you just do what you've been doing this whole time. You, really wanted to just go up and attack him, huh? Oh. Oh! Okay. Maybe these guys know what they're doing. Oh, God. I didn't realize his Makai is so much better than mine. I'm gonna make the Black Knight work. He has to, right? Alright. Gatry should be able to recruit... Yeah, Gatry is in fact a large man. Alright, well regardless... We now have all the homies. Yeah, you know what? I guess Volg isn't actually that impressive. Let me just... Use that. Breathe on this man. I wish I could fire the piss laser more often. But instead, it's going to be rudely taken away from me. But what... You know what? I think this has been brought up before, but isn't it crazy how one of the options for a Heron song is Bliss, which just sets your biorhythm to max? In what universe is that a better option than just having a unit go again? Setting biorhythm to max might be a beneficial effect on, like, a unit that can't choose to dance. Alright, put Volg or Volag. Just do this. Fare thee well, Axeman. And now Hulky will shove... I feel like Jonah Jameson. This disgusting hawk freak shoves a crippled man across the floor. Cannot believe the evil of the Lagoo's army. Anyways, I forgot. These guys just don't like to move? I know it's possible for them to move, but I don't fully remember what triggers it. Alright, let's have Jill with the Horse Slayer slay a horse right there. Perfect. Honestly, if nothing else, the Black Knight being able to Blood Tide is going to make him useful. I just wish the Tide could also be attached to someone with a functional stat line. You know, like Gatry. Alright, let's make sure that the Black Knight is hale and hearty. And then move you over to there, and then Tormod, he can continue to get stuff. I don't know, man. Just get some stats, Tormod. Sure. By the definition of the word stats, I was looking for more than 2. And by obtaining 2 stats... I meant more than 1. That disappointed me so bad I fucked up my own bit. Alright, who hasn't moved yet? Zelgius. Gives a shit. Alright. Hulky's here to show us how it's done. Attaboy. I said it before, I love how comically large the Horse Slayer is. Like, that is a toothpick for giants. Alright. Now, next up... What were your skills even, again? Discipline and Renewal. Right, Discipline on the Dragon. That made me sad, I remember now. Boon and Adept. Right. That was it. That was what I got. You know what? Honest to God, I have these dragons. I'm gonna use them. For as long as God lets me. Morum. I love you, man. Unfortunately, I need you to sing the song. We ain't got time for that, Morum. Alright, the problem with moving right there is that he's going to try to shove his hand axe where the sun don't shine. And I don't want that. I would rather bait him over with the squad on the left. So let's do that. And then this. Tormod's gonna heal up Jill so that she'll be fit as a fiddle. And then we just kind of meander aimlessly into the center of this hallway. Okay. I guess I could also just have Gatry fight him. I don't need Ulki to bait out that armor. Alright then, Megan. Ow. Nice. Nice! Now that's a woman right there. A woman capable of saving the world. One chuck of a hand axe at a time. Yes, yes, my men have been poisoned. Not really that big a deal, given the boons that I have. No, grow up. Stop taking poison damage. I mean, I do believe the Black Knight is the one that I would want to get the kill here. You know, if you didn't know any better, this would just look like an actual screenshot from the game. Okay. And you... So wherefore do be Jill? Ooh! Ooh, I don't like that. I don't like how likely that is to go horribly wrong. How about with you? Ooh, you do a little better. But then you absolutely die to that L-Light. Are the dragons coded to be able to go up and down ledges? Because if I remember correctly, there are no maps in the game where you have a playable dragon where there's a ledge. Actually, forget playable. There are no maps with dragons and ledges at the same time in the entire game. Volig. Yeah, you're the one with boot. Okay. I mean, if Jill simply doesn't miss, she's not in any danger. So, with that in mind... Ah, fuck it, I'll just use Scrimir. That doesn't even fully do it, huh? What the fuck is this guy's speed? It's like I'm playing on hard difficulty or something, so enemies are actually competent. Even with my squad of weirdos. Thankfully, Blood Tide really does just give, fucking 5 skill and strength to anyone that I want. And that's pretty cool. Oh, he was holding corrosion. Alright, well. Alright, where is, Jill? Jill is right here. Okay, so what we do is we have Tormod lend some Assistir. And then Meg moves over here to get booed. I will say, I've said it before and I'll say it again, this game and Randomizer giving me boon with my Lord and having it oddly be one of the most useful skills in the game, I can kind of fuck with that, honestly. I can fuck with that. Now, granted, I don't know how Jill is curing the poison. In fact, now that I think about it, how are the dragons curing the poison? What about a dragon has a magical healing effect for poison? There are many unsolved mysteries in this world. And I intend to solve all of them. Let me think. Let me use 2% of my brain. The reasons that dragons can cure poison is because dragons are fucking badass. And by simply standing there, they aura farm so hard that the poison cures itself out of fear. Yeah. That's exactly what happens. Alright, honestly, Scrimir, you're probably better off just reverting to save on Gage. You come up here and heal up Jill. Yeah, dragons are not capable of climbing up ledges. The fucking crippled man with one working... Well, not one working leg. With one working wing is able to get up ledges, but these fucking breathing dragons can't. That's actually really funny. Alright, well, in that case, let's have Gatry get up here. Raphael, get up here, and you guys just wait down there. Because I don't feel like dragging you around to where you would be useful. Oh, you know what? It's nice to know that even without Blood Tide, Zelgius would have one-rounded this guy. So there we go, he's got something. Honestly, if I bought a steel axe for him, he would be doing, like, just solid offensively. I did end up buying the double bow. I had to sell Excalibur for it, and a few other trinkets. But that doesn't bother me because the double bow can be used if I get a Silver Knight or an Archer. Excalibur can only be used if I happen to get, very specifically, a Wind Sage. Which, if I end up getting a Wind Sage that I'm using, and not an Archer, then fucking whatever, man. It was just destined to be. Alright, and you go over there. Black Knight's gonna hang around. And I think I can start breaking the doors, maybe? Maybe I should hold off one more turn. Ah. Okay, I can never remember what enemies do and don't move on this map. I have not played Radiant Dawn enough to have memorized enemy placements. Hold on. Wait. I can confirm this. Never mind, apparently. Well, I guess if he just doesn't move, then there's nothing for me to fear of putting the Black Knight over here. And he can get a chance to redeem his shitty level up from before. Yes. I guess have you guys revert to gain, points in case I need you to transform later. I don't know if I do. I don't think I do, but there's always a chance that I do. And, we're just gonna hit the end turn button. Okay, so you move. But none of the other 5 guys near you move. Oh! That was a relevant Pavice proc. Oh, this asshat has a vulnerary. Wait! I can farm. Yes! This stupid bastard has given me the slowest, most inconvenient farm humanly possible. I'll just have Zelgius kill him. If I wish to farm, I can do that way, way easier on the boss. And, I might. Alright, Zelgius, you are now level 16. Cool beans! Cool beans. Alright, Jill. No, not risking that one. Absolutely not risking the biscuit for that one. Go get him, Meg. And chopped. Easy money. Alright. Now to see if these guys move. I am fairly certain I've established that they don't move. But what if they've just changed their minds suddenly for no real reason? One of my favorite things about Radiant Dawn and Telly is that, like, the doors aren't weak enough for this to be shown off. Fun fact, axes have a secret, like, modifier against doors. Also, this is a very, very funny image, given that Numita's the one who's keeping all these people oppressed. Like, very, very funnily enough, axes deal double damage to doors. If I recall correctly, the game does not tell you this anywhere. You just have to know about the secret axe buff. I'm not entirely sure why. I guess the idea is that axes can break lumber? Oh, so unshifted dragons can climb up walls. Just not shifted dragons. Alright. Let's say Zelgius is not going to die from this unless somehow this light mage does, like can one-round him. Which, that would be ridiculous. Okay. No, that's fine, actually. Let me actually have Gatry move down there first. Alright, so Skramir goes... Gotta make sure here. Yeah, right there. So Skramir goes on the first step. Gatry goes on the, like, right here. And Numita goes over here. Following this, Raphael transforms and sings a song of his people. And now that Gatry is there to provide support, yeah, I feel much better about this. In the arms of the angel. It's okay. It's okay. You don't double that guy. Alright, you also don't double him. Okay. Sure. This is really bad. Numita. Numita will double that guy. Jesus Christ. Okay, now it's fine, Steven. Just go to your happy place. I was about to start singing Octopus's Garden. Alright. I have learned that my happy place is inhabited by Ringo Starr. Okay. I'd like to be under the sea where these goddamn fucking hit rates won't hit. Alright, Scramier, please. Okay, good. I just need you to get that Wind Mage out of here because he will just kill Jill. And then Gatry should, keyword being should, be able to take care of Axeman over there. I am a failure. So, like, if this guy suddenly moves now that, I've opened the door, then that means he's gonna move over and kill Jill. So I'm gonna hope that he doesn't do that. Alright, do you guys at least have, like, goodies to drop? No, 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 and no. Very, very cool. Well, whatever. You know, it's not... It's not the end of the world. Meg, slap this woman's balls off. In fact, slap this woman's balls off in a single strike. Very good. Now, honestly... Ooh, nice. I believe that's A rank for you? Yeah, that's A rank. Now, I believe that I can do some pretty solid shenanigans by having the Black Knight and... Oh, wait, this is a Hark. I forgot that they have a conversation here. I love Zahark. He's great. He's probably worth doing a character analysis video on, but I believe someone else has already done that. I think Gast. I don't know who I want to do for my next character analysis. I've been thinking Ephraim, but every time I'm like, I love this. Yeah, he moves now! How bad is this? Okay, just please dodge. Okay. This was the worst case scenario. Because now I need to dodge that 50-50 from the guy who's attacking Braum? Oh, I wonder if the enemy AI wasn't paying attention to whether or not he could kill Jill. He was paying attention to how much damage Jill did to him. So he saw the Horse Slayer, saw the, like, 57 damage, and shat his entire ass. Okay. And now if I go up at him, I would need to heal Jill first. Well, whatever. Jill will be needed elsewhere. Alright, here's what we do. Jill, go down here. And use the elixir. And just wait right there. Oh, wait a minute. I forgot I have a heron right there. I might be a little stupid. I might be a little dumb. Completely forgot that, Raphael was right there. Now, I swear to God, if I miss this again, someone is going to get their ass kicked. Thank you. And then you just go over there. Now you can get you, and okay. So here's how this works. Skramir is going to go right there. You're going to go right here. That is going to get both of those chuckle fucks to go up. Now the Black Knight... This is actually kind of useful. Because while the Black Knight is doing no damage, he very importantly is still getting experience as if he was actually doing damage. Then, I just need to put someone that the enemy would not attack in their right mind. Actually, I'm a little afraid that the mages would gang up on Zelgius and kill him, so I'm going to make it so they can't counterattack. I forgot everyone has a conversation with Tormod. Alright, and then just wait. Then we move Volig out of the way. I think Kieran is fine to put right here to... No, he's not. Why did I do that? Because now that Venom... No, stillness. Right. Ha! Kieran has stillness. I forgot I gave him the thing. So he's not going to be attacked. Okay. Now, these guys are coded not to move because they're supposed to be archers that protect the boss. So let's see what this item is. It's another Quick Claw. Oh, wait, I can actually give Quick Claw to Skramir. He would lose Resolve, though. Is Quick Claw better than Resolve? Concoction's not bad. Honest to God, a Concoction's not bad. Oh yeah, we can just hit the end turn button. Alright, you've got a bit too much actual killing potential for my liking. I'm gonna have to make sure to get rid of you. There we go. Alright. That's a much better... Also, you also increased magic, but not strength. That is a much better second level up. It almost redeems the shittiness of the first one. Okay. Ladies, gentlemen, non-binaries, and others, we may or may not be in a state that some people would consider to be back. Why is that animation like that? Why is that animation so funny? My god damn! Okay. Shit. I forgot that there's a movement, like a proximity-based reinforcement spawn. That is not good. But what is good is Jill getting a bitchin' level up. I think. Is this actually going to be enough to level her up? No. Okay. Okay, that's fine. All she'll have to do is an amount of damage to this guy. Yeah. Good, 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 good. Skramir, I know that strike rank is increasing. And I know you're gonna increase it for me. So just do it. Stop teasing my balls. Yep. She does not need to kill him. She just needs to damage him. And then Skramir can finish him off. And Jill will be level 9? Or 8. No, this is 9. Yes! Look at the power she's getting. Pegasus Knight's cap strength at 15? Is that what I'm looking at? I think that's what I'm looking at. Okay, just makes bonus XP easier later on. Scremear! Just fang this man. Give him the old Fang the Weasel special. Perfect. Now, unfortunately, we're out of time in the episode. And I am currently at the point in my... Oh, Jesus. Okay, alright, hold on. Hold. Ulky, we're gonna need your help here, man. And I believe that I would rather have 40-minute episodes that might not actually complete a whole chapter instead of hour-and-a-half-long episodes that at least finish the chapter. That's how I roll. That might not be how you roll. But yeah, this grinding will also take a while, but let's see, that's 16 attack. That's enough. Alright, we can damage the boss. That's all we need to do. Jesus, 31 attack. Who has the most defense? Right. Screaming. But also, like, Gatry will be fine. So yeah, we'll have BK grind against the boss instead of these chuds. You can... Yep. Ah. So with that established, we are going to end the episode with some tomfoolery happening, but not enough to really make me too distraught. One of you guys drop like a cool goodie? No, this game fucking hates me. Oh well. Them's the breaks.